Hi, welcome to my living room. And this is Mod Week. So I got my 2 cameras set up, and my bike here is on a stand, and you can see I've taken her apart quite a bit. The past few weeks it's been a bit of a snowstorm here, so I decided that it's a good time to get most of my repairs and modifications on my bike. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next little while. What makes the KLX actually worthwhile as a bike in comparison to the other Asian companies, so Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki, is its versatility and how modifiable it is. I can use this bike as an adventure bike, I can use it as an off-road bike really well, I can get a lot of power out of it, I can change everything out on the entire thing, I can make it into a supermoto. And the other comparable bikes like the CRF250L, the WR250, and even to an extent the DRZ, which is actually 400, but plus this Suzuki model. They don't have quite the same capacity for changing out parts and swapping them out. So what really gives this bike its edge is the fact that you can go and you can start out with just a bike that isn't really anything special, just stock. I mean, it's decent for its cost. It's significantly cheaper than a WR, but about the same as a CRF. However, it has an advantage over the CRF because you can switch out parts like crazy. So you can start out with a bike if you're just more new at this thing and riding motorcycles that isn't very powerful, fairly safe, and isn't very complex. And it's kind of funny saying that you want something that wouldn't be that complex, but it means that you can go into owning this bike not knowing anything about motorcycles, knowing anything about engines, and learn it pretty quick, learn how it works, learn how to fix it, learn how to keep it. And as you go along, you don't have to go and sell your bike and start over. If you want to get a more powerful engine or you want to upgrade stuff, you can actually swap it out. You can swap it out yourself. So that's what I'm trying to get into in this series. All the different modifications that you can do with the bike and how versatile it can be. So I do have a few upgrades already on here, though I did remove most of them. We'll talk about all these things and hopefully try to explore them thoroughly, at least as thoroughly as I can. Now this engine here has been roughly the same since about 1994. Yamaha changed their engine for the WR back in 2008, and I think the DRZ has been around a while. But I think they changed their engine from a 350 to a 400 recently, but I think it's still the same engine. It tells you how well things can work. One of the nifty things about the KLX is that you can have a Kickstarter on it, which I did do in an earlier video, whereas the other competitors can't. So if you're one of those people who really wants to have a Kickstarter on your bike just in case, then it's something worth having. So like I said, the advantage of the KLX is that you can go into it not knowing anything, ride it for a while, and if you want to change something out, then you can, if later you feel like you want a more powerful bike once you learn how to ride it, then you can go and you can swap it out and get almost double the horsepower out of it if you want to. Then you can swap out other things. You can improve the suspension, you can make it a bike which will fit almost every need you want. So this is going to be a bit of an exciting week. I'm probably going to swap out most of this stuff the next week or two, and then be making videos for the next 2 months.